Alright, I want to give a little update on my 2012 F350 Superduty Lariat with the 6.7 liter diesel. I've got a little over 99,000 miles on it. I ordered this truck brand new because of the combination of features that I wanted. I couldn't find it on the lot. But it is an ingot silver two-tone, and this truck has experienced winters from 2012 through 2018 here up in the Northeast, up in the Great Lakes region where you get lots of salt. I like to keep it clean, which is often a struggle, but you can see the lines on this truck are just gorgeous. I ordered this truck as my dream truck. I love it, you know, as much as you can love a truck, but still a very clean vehicle. You don't see any rust on it. I do use fluid film undercoating. Every year I'll get under there with a power washer, power wash it, and then I'll hit it with light misting of fluid film. But truck's got lots of power. It does everything I need. You know, my lifetime average miles per gallon is 16.1. I do track every fuel fill up with miles driven and gallons purchased, and I chart that in Excel. I get about 34,000, 36,000 miles out of a set of tires. My commute's about 7.5 miles, typically about 55 miles an hour, a little bit in town in that time period. Best miles per gallon is 20, full tank, 700 miles, 35 gallons. And you know, so I mean, that's pretty good for this size of a truck. It's a pretty heavy truck. It's a long bed, as you can see. You know, I did put the wheel well liners in, which really keep it a lot cleaner underneath. I put the Duraflaps on it. You see the longer mud flaps. And I have a Truxedo roll-up bed cover. I didn't purchase this truck with the Ford spray and bed liner, so I got a Line X in it. You can see things are holding up pretty well. Don't have any rot or holes or anything like that. I use WeatherTechs in this truck. Leather's holding up nice. I do keep it clean. I mean, this truck's not immaculate right now, but I like to at least once a month put some conditioner on the leather, which whether it's real leather or faux leather, I have no idea. Runs nice and straight and true. You know, some of the things that are a little annoying about the truck, you know, on certain pavement expansion joints on interstates doing 65 miles an hour, do get a little bit of a hop. You know, it's just like, must be the harmonics of the length of the truck, the expansion joint, distance, whatever. Sometimes that can be fairly annoying. I did replace all the shocks on the truck. Just I put some Bilsteins on it last year. And I did last year at about 85,000, 88,000 miles. I put all new brakes on it. New discs, and I did have some calipers that were not looking so great. I couldn't get them to really move freely, so I replaced those as well. But hey, for a truck that's 6 years old this month actually, with 99,300 miles on it, and seeing several winters here with lots of salt on the roads, looking pretty good. So you might notice I did not get a moonroof with this truck, and that was one of the features I did not want. I know a lot of people like them. For me, a couple of reasons why I didn't. One, I don't really use them. Two, they cut down on headroom inside the vehicle. Three, they leak. You know, whenever you put a hole in something, at some point it's going to leak. And that is, you jump on some forums, you can see that with some of the, it doesn't really matter what vehicle, but you know, leaky moonroofs. And I didn't want that. So if you're out there looking for a truck, and I'll make a pitch for Ford. Now, I'll tell you this, and I'm going to get a lot of people that don't like this, but I've been a Toyota guy, and you know, they just are reliable as heck. They don't make something like this though. And when I wanted to buy a truck, I could have bought anything I wanted, and I test drove them all. You know, I test drove Ram, I test drove GMs, and there were features that I liked about all of them. I'm going to give them all a fair shake. They all have some nice things going on. When I got in the F350, the fact of the matter was it felt like a truck. Like, you know, it didn't sit on the, you know, same cab as their, you know, 1500 model. Now I know they've changed that, but they still enhance the stance of the truck. But at any rate, it just fit me, and I like the power of the engine. Not that Cummins doesn't make a great engine and Duramax isn't a great engine, but I just like the way this whole package kind of fit together. I like the two-tone. I like the, you know, stock fender flares and the fact that they're rounded like the tires. You know, I'm not a big fan of the GM squared off look there, but again, I'm not knocking GM. I mean, they make great trucks. There are people out there with lots of miles in all the trucks, but you know, I could have bought anything I wanted. I chose the Ford. It's not let me down. I've never been stranded. I've never had to have it towed. I've got the original batteries in it. The only things that have been done, I had a NOx emission sensor fail at 22,000 miles, replaced under warranty, and I had a technical service bulletin for a wiring harness on the engine. And the only symptom of that was I had a buzz at shutdown. I'd shut the truck off and I'd hear this buzzing kind of groaning noise, and that was diagnosed to be a wiring harness, I guess. So those are all covered under warranty, and the truck's been great. And if you're looking at a Ford, I have to endorse it because it's treated me very well. Treated me well enough that I'm actually ordering another one. It's going to look very similar. So hopefully this helps you out if you're looking for a Superduty and want a review. I tow probably, I put probably 3,000-4,000 miles on this towing. I have a gooseneck trailer that's rated at 20,000. I also, you know, have a boat, but you know, most of the time this is kind of the family ride. We really enjoy driving in the truck. My kids call it the Beast. So you guys have a great day. Thanks.